He thought he could lie to me and walk away with a clean conscience. But I had something he didn't. Time. Took 6 years. 6 cold, calculated years. But when it all came crashing down for him, his wife gone, his house lost, his career in ashes, I was there, quietly watching. All because of one sentence I sent him every year. Remembering you, on this, our special day. If you've ever felt powerless after someone wronged you, if you've ever laid awake at night wishing for justice that never came, then smash that like button, subscribe and settle in. Because this isn't just a story about revenge. It's about patience. It's about power. And how a soft whisper over 6 years can hit louder than 1,000 screams. For most of my adult life, I had one goal: own my own home. I wasn't handed anything. No family inheritance, no secret windfall. I worked my ass off for 10 years, scraping every extra cent, skipping holidays, living below my means. Also that one day I could have a place I could call mine. And finally, I did it. I bought my first property. Now, when you're buying a loan, compromises are inevitable. In my case, that meant looking at properties on shared blocks, cheaper, but with one catch: many of them are strata titles. If you're not familiar, that's like buying into a neighborhood with rules and communal costs. Repairs, maintenance, insurance, it's all shared. Sounds fine on paper. But I'm private. Quiet. I don't like people in my space. I don't want to ask someone's permission to plant a tree in my own damn yard. So I spent months searching until I found it. The Unicorn, a shared block property but freehold title. That meant I owned everything within my walls and land. Just one minor thing. I'd have to share liability insurance for the walkway with the neighboring unit. No big deal. The real estate agent was local. Friendly. Hell, we even had some mutual friends, small world type of vibe. I didn't know him, but I knew of him. He smiled. Promised everything was above board. Said it was definitely freehold. My lawyer double-checked everything. The agent confirmed via email. I was careful. No red flags. 5 months later, my doorbell rang. It was the landlord next door. He came to chat about renewing our shared insurance. I said, sure, send it through. When I opened the policy, my stomach dropped. Strata insurance. I read it 3 times to make sure I wasn't imagining things. Nope, strata. I reached out to the neighbor. He confirmed. The entire block was under a strata title. Not freehold. Not what I bought. I called my lawyer in a panic. He was as stunned as I was. We both went over every document, every email, every detail. The listing said freehold. The agent confirmed freehold. The emails between him and my lawyer even referenced it. But the title I signed was strata. And that meant I now lived under bylaws, communal rules, and restrictions I explicitly didn't want. I felt sick. Like I'd been tricked. Not legally, maybe, but morally, ethically, completely. I set up a meeting with the real estate agent. I came prepared with printouts, emails, title documents, everything. When I laid it out, I expected at least a hint of remorse. Instead, I got denial. Cold corporate denial. He wouldn't take responsibility. Refused to admit fault. Claimed it must have been a miscommunication. I'm sorry you feel that way, he said with the kind of smirk that makes your blood boil. I didn't expect a payout. All I asked was that when I eventually sold, he'd either handle the sale or cover the costs. He refused. Flat out. Offered me a $1,000 hush payment instead. I laughed in his face. Not because it was funny, but because it was the exact moment I knew I'd be getting my revenge. On my terms. In my time. I could have gone the legal route. Mediation even advised it. But I was exhausted. Physically, mentally. My health wasn't great back then. Fighting a court battle wasn't an option. But spite is low energy. Spite is sustainable. And spite can be elegant. It started with a little digging. His Facebook page was public. Rookie mistake. I saw pictures of him on a boys on tour vacation. Shirtless at a beach bar. Throwing back tequila like a frat bro trapped in a 40-year-old's body. Timeline? Just a few weeks after I bought the property. I also found his home address via a business registration search. And that's when the idea clicked into place. I would haunt him, not with screams, not with threats, but with curiosity, doubt, fear. I marked the anniversary of the property sale in my calendar. And on that day, I sent him a bouquet of flowers. The card read, "Dear real estate agent, remembering you on this our special day. She has your eyes. Love, Elle." That was just year one. Every year on the exact same date, I sent something. Sometimes flowers, sometimes postcards. All of them whispered the same unsettling message. On this our special day. She misses you. Love, Elle. The postcards? Postmarked from the country he vacationed in. The same trip from his Facebook photos. They weren't threatening. They weren't vulgar. Just intimate, creepy, believable. I wanted his wife to see them, to wonder, to dig. I wanted his imagination to become his prison. And year after year, I kept the ritual alive. Fast forward 6 years. One day, over coffee, a mutual friend casually dropped some gossip. "You remember that real estate agent, right? The one from your property?" I nodded. "Well, he's getting divorced. Big scandal. Apparently, he was cheating. His wife found out through some weird flowers and love notes he kept getting every year." I sat perfectly still, heart thudding, face calm. "Oh wow, that's awful," I said. The friend kept talking. "Yeah, get this, she realized the date the letters always came was the same week he went on that boys' trip years ago. Confronted him. He admitted to cheating. Turns out, that year, he came back with an STD. Gave it to her. Swore up and down it wasn't him. She believed him for years. But when the flowers started lining up with the timeline, my coffee had gone cold. But I was warm inside. In the months that followed, the news trickled in like raindrops. He lost his house, split his retirement savings, had to sell his business. He no longer worked in real estate. His name had been quietly wiped from all professional listings. And I was still in the same home, still quiet, still private, still sipping coffee on the anniversary of our special day. And every year, I'd look at the calendar and smile. What I love most about this revenge is the elegance. It wasn't loud. It wasn't immediate. It was patient. It burrowed deep, like a splinter under the skin of his life. The flowers, the postcards, the notes, each one tightening the noose just a little more. And the best part? I never told him. He has no idea it was me. For all he knows, Elle is real. Maybe he sees her in his dreams. Maybe he still wonders if there's a daughter with his eyes out there. That's the power of doubt. The real revenge wasn't ruining his marriage or career. It was stealing his peace of mind. Asterisk, asterisk, forever, asterisk, asterisk. They say karma takes time, but karma also needs a messenger. And sometimes that messenger wears a smile, waits 6 years, and signs her name, Love, Elle. If this story made you feel something, satisfaction, justice, even a little wicked glee, then hit that like button, drop a comment about your favorite revenge story, and don't forget to subscribe for more emotionally explosive Reddit revenge stories just like this one. And remember, revenge doesn't always come with shouting. Sometimes it arrives with flowers.